Hey guys, it's ArchieLuxury. ArchieLuxury from the ArchieLuxury channel, the Paul Pluta channel, and ArchieLuxury corporate. Guys, keep watching. Keep watching. I need the viewers. I need the viewers. I need the subs. I need it. Like, subscribe, and tell your friends. Tell your friends, whether you like them or hate them. Just tell them anyhow. ArchieLuxury on YouTube. Hey guys, I'm ArchieLuxury, your Parnif, and I'm making this video today, and it's about regrets. It's regrets, and I gotta tell you, I'm the method actor. You know, I gotta make sure I can relate to my audience. So I'm always continually bitching. Quick, Whispers, check. JJ La Cote, Reverso Grande. I'm always trying to relate to my audience and just tell them how I feel about life and watches and, you know, stuff like that. And one thing that has come up is, Archie, do you regret selling Rolex, especially when you had a 1016 Rolex L serial number? You had an L serial number 1016, which is kind of the gods, the wristwatch gods. Do I regret selling that watch? And, you know, I sold it for about just under 8,000 Aussie dollars. It was 1997. And I got to be totally honest with you, that watch is probably a $30,000 watch now. But in all honesty, no, I sold it. And I've got to report to you guys, I'm extremely happy with my current collecting phase. Let me explain it to you. See, when I was a young man, I was a poor man from a poor family with a moosh, canny Fandango. I had my Explorer 1. That was kind of, I loved it, but, you know, I sold it. I got a present. I tried so many things. But in the early 2000s, the brand I fell in love with was Patek Philippe. Patek. And Patek and Pussy. And I got to be totally honest with you. Do I regret? Do I regret? And I've got to be honest with you. I had many vintage pieces which subsequently were worth a fortune and yada yada yada. I of course, you look back and say, oh, I wish I had that. Yeah, of course, but hang on a minute. When I look at my collection that I have achieved, for a poor man from a poor family with a moosh, canny Fandango, I gotta be honest with you, man. I look at my 5 Patek Philippe's. This is my core collection. That's the core. What do we got? World Time. We got an annual calendar. We've got a 5196. We've got a 6006, and we got a 5127. I look at this and say, man, I wouldn't change it for the world. I love it. I love that collection there. Okay, I really do love it. One of these damn carpet beetle moths. You know, they're annoying. I gotta say, in all honesty there, I'm very, very happy. Do I have regrets? Look, what are you talking about? Financially, or, you know, I've got to be honest with you, when I had the Archie 5 before, those 2 Pateks were amazing. I had the 5107 and the 5035 annual calendar. They were amazing. Actually, I've got that very same 5035 came back, and instead of having a 5107, I got a 5127, which is basically the same watch, slightly newer incarnation. And then I've added beautiful things, World Time, and I mean, how can I bitch and complain when I own that? How can I bitch, complain, and moan when I've got a box with 5 identical but beautiful Patek Philippe's. And, you know, to me, that was always the pinnacle of watch collecting. It was Patek and Lange, maybe a bit of Vacheron. AP was too macho, man. That wasn't really my cup of tea. You know, the Royal Oak Offshore, that was a bit macho-y. So I got to be honest with you, man. Late 90s, early 2000s, it was Patek. That was my dream. I remember floating around a pool in Pattaya thinking, what would happen if I had unlimited money? What watch would I buy? And this was 2004. And what did I think I would buy if I had unlimited money? 5110. And I own that watch now. Look at that. I love it. That's the one I wanted. I wanted that watch so much. And I think about it, you know, sometimes we get very greedy. We get greedy, we don't appreciate things, we don't understand. And I think in many ways, do I regret selling things? No. I've had a wonderful journey. A watch that means a lot to me is my 5035. I got this for my 40th. I wore it every day for a year. I remember. First trip with the family, we went to Thailand, I took this watch. As impractical as that is. I wore this every day. Every day. It was the watch. And to be honest with you there, I'm glad to have it back. I love my annual calendar. I've had it serviced by Patek. It's perfect. And, you know, many watches, they tell a story, your progression, and, you know, it's your life story. To me, looking at this watch here every night, I can just take this to bed, put my eyesight's shit now, okay? I got to take my normal reading glasses off. I got my special, you know, chemist magnifiers because, you know, I need a bit of help. I'm getting old. 48 on Friday, guys. 48 on Friday. And man, I just put these on, right? I just have a look in my box and think, man, what a beautiful set. What a beautiful, amazing set. 5 Pateks. And I got 6 of them. I got one on my wrist as I'm well, it says my reverso. I've also got another one which I'll probably sell and I want to pay a bit of consumer debt off, okay? I want to pay a bit, and I look at this box and say, my God, I've never seen such perfect dials, perfect cases. I've got an amazing set. Amazing. Absolutely beautiful, amazing pieces. So, do I regret? No. I've always wanted Pateks. That's what I want. And behind this camera, I got an IKEA bookshelf that's got all Patek literature. I wanted the Mondani. You know, the Mondani, that's the Italian, very expensive books. They make Rolex books, but I wanted the 3 Patek ones, and I wanted the Nick Folks one, and I got the John Reardon Patek in America book. I've got all the beautiful watches and books, and I've got catalogs and brochures, and I've got the boxes, and I'm really happy. I am really happy. So I mean, look. It's these things. You've got to make your own happiness, okay? You've got to make your own. I'm just looking at these boxes as I'm making this video, and my eyes are just drawn to the beauty of these things. I love them. I absolutely love my my Pateks. Did I have wonderful Rolex? Yeah, I had great Rolexes. I had some amazing things. I always wanted a bluesy. I had one of the best pre-ceramic, the V serial number pre-ceramic. Do I miss it? Sort of. But I flipped that and my Zenith El Primero for the annual calendar. Well, I didn't have $20,000 plus Australian to pay for it. I had to flip something. Do I miss the Maserati Blue Daytona? Do I miss that? Yeah, that was a great watch. I love that watch. But at the time, I swapped it for my 5127, which I actually love more. I love that watch more. And I got a 5.1. Then I say, well, my Explorer 2. I had a really minty F serial number Explorer 2. Do I miss that? Yeah, I do. But that became my 5196. I had a guy who reached out to me, Arthur, who sent me the watch without a cent because I'm a bit untrusting. He sent me the watch. And then I sold the Explorer 2 to send him the deposit. And I paid him off. Paid him off early, actually. I'm a man of my word. I paid him back. And I love that watch, the 5196. I absolutely love that watch. Absolutely love it. It's a classic, iconic. I love it. So, do I regret getting rid of these things here? Now, the thing is, people say, it's crazy. They always like to have. Get that little bastard, little carpet beetle moth. Do I regret selling the Well, look, let me say this to you, okay? You think these Pateks, are they falling in price? Well, the market is tough. Yes, it's not as fluid as, say, Rolex is. But do you honestly think a world time will fall? It's kind of they've been ramping up. And every one of my watches, I bought reasonably well. And that's the key. If you buy these watches reasonably well, you really can't go too wrong. So I'm very happy. Do I miss some of the Rolexes? Of course. I miss many of the watches I've owned before. But I couldn't possibly have kept everything. And if I kept that model, it would have stopped another one coming. So it's a journey. So I'm actually feel quite fulfilled that I've had many beautiful watches. Okay, guys, that's it for today. Tell me what you think. Tell me what your favorite Patek of mine is. Like, subscribe, tell your friends. And I will see you in the next one. Hi guys, ArchieLuxury. And who do I recommend in America? Who do I recommend for quality pre-owned wristwatches? David SW. Go to davidsw.com. He is the best, the greatest pre-owned dealer in all of the United States of America. David SW. Hey guys, ArchieLuxury. Who do I recommend for watches in Brisbane and Sydney? Vintage Watch Co. That's correct. Vintage Watch Co. in Brisbane Arcade in Brisbane and the Strand Arcade in Sydney. Vintage Watch Co. Brisbane and Sydney. Ronnie, I've known him since the late 90s. Ronnie is a top bloke. Luke is a great guy. Vintage Watch Co. That is who I recommend in Australia. check out Vintage Watch Co. and the guys' amazing range of watches. They also do service and repairs. Vintage Watch Co. That is where the Pontiff goes. You know, some of my Pateks came from Vintage Watch Co. That's right, guys. Vintage Watch Co.